Hi, everybody. Thank you for listening. My name is Lisa Keslar. I'm part owner of Keslar Insurance Agency, and I am grateful to be here on behalf of Cheers for Charity, where we are talking to local charities about what they're doing to support those in our own community. And I'm grateful to work on this project with JoAnn Burchuk. JoAnn, would you like to say hello?
Yes. Hi, everyone. This is JoAnn Burchuk. I'm with Lighthouse Physical Therapy. And Lisa and I are so excited to welcome today Astrid. And she's going to talk to us a little bit about zebra crossings.
Hey, thank you so much for having me and this opportunity to tell our story. And it's quite exciting that Zebra Crossings has just celebrated its 10-year anniversary. And our mission is to provide empowerment programs for youth and teens who have a chronic medical condition, as well as support their entire families. So for the last 10 years, we've been building our brand and our name recognition and bringing together youth who have a variety of chronic medical conditions, which are biologically based. And we started really working with kids ages 6 to 12 and bringing them together to really provide a support opportunity for them. A lot of kids will often say, I feel like I'm the only one in my community who has this. There's a sense of embarrassment. Sometimes kids are sadly being teased for some of their medical conditions, and they're very self-conscious. As a result, they're kind of avoid taking care of themselves because they don't want to show their inhaler or their diabetes supplies in public. And a lot of kids will say that they say, I feel different in my own environment and it's really hard. And when I come to Zebra Crossings, I meet all sorts of kids who have different medical conditions, and it gives me a sense of belonging. It gives me a sense of confidence to be who I am. And they get exposed to adults who may also have the same or a different chronic medical condition, and they become the role models to see how can I live full lives while managing my chronic medical conditions. And the great thing is that after 10 years, we now have a leader in training program for the ages 16, 17. And these are now young adults who are starting to give back and become the role models for the younger kids. And we even have the first former participants who are now volunteers or staff members. And yeah, they've become really great voices for us and the messages of success and impact that we've had. So we provide really year-round program opportunities for our kids and families. Some are shorter programs, even just half days or full days. Some are family weekends where the entire family comes together and provide peer support. There are day camps, and we have an overnight camp that we do. So the locations really vary. Most of them are being held in New Hampshire in various places, but even families travel from all over New England, New York, to come to some of these programs if they're an extended amount of time. And it really kind of shows the need for support and community.
Wow, what a great organization. So when you're talking about the programs, can you tell us a little bit about what the experience is when you're having these program days?
Yeah, the main goal is to really, when the community is new to each other, to do a lot of community building, get to know each other activities, whether that's a family weekend where adults and kids all mingle, or it's kids in the same age group. Our program staff are just wonderful and just really providing those activities where through play the kids connect and they really get to know one another. The activities may really vary around the location that we're at. Some venues allow for boating and swimming. In the nicer summer seasons, there are days that we do sledding at a local camp facility that we work with. So we really don't own our own facility. So we work with different venues and locations. We go to a lot of the state parks in the summer, some other camps that have room for us to come in with a small group of 20, 25 kids. And we do our own program while they are running their own summer day camps. So really the location dictates in many ways the activities that we can do. Sometimes it involves archery and crafts projects. So it really varies, and we try to diversify it so it also meets the needs of the different kids and their interests.
Oh, fantastic. And how have you found during this COVID crisis, you've had to shift your programming? How has it affected you as far as funding right now? I assume most of your funding is contributions from,
Right.
organizations or individuals. So,
Yeah, we have a pretty diverse stream, which is good because it doesn't make us too, vulnerable to extreme swings in one area. We have some private contribution, we have corporate sponsorships, we have grants, we have some program fees also because we partner with other organizations that are support organizations to specific diagnosis groups. For example, It's My Heart New England focuses on families who have a child with a congenital heart defect. We work with the Clove syndrome community, which is a very rare disease. So they also provide some of the funding to partner together and to set up these programs. So the revenue sources are very diverse, but of course, on all levels, there is some impact. And like any organization, we've just really slowed down on any programming at this time. We're shifting in some virtual Zoom programs right now and bring together the kids once a week. They can join in a Zoom session. We play some games. They have a chance to talk to each other and share their stories. And at this point, we're waiting to see what the state of New Hampshire is going to do with their guidelines and when we can reconvene and what group sizes, what facilities will be open again. So we're waiting to see what the governor is going to announce, and also really assessing our own safety guidelines, of course, and what can we manage and what is the right decision for our population. Obviously, they all have a medical condition. They are a little bit more in a vulnerable group in that sense. And we're working with our medical advisors on identifying what is the best for our programs. And if we need to, we will be doing online camp programs, just like a lot of summer camps are already planning. And we'll be creating activity boxes, send those out to the kids and the families so that every child can participate at home in the activities that we will be doing online.
Wow, that's fantastic. I know you guys do amazing work, and it's such a gift to those families to let those kids have those typical experiences that kids get to have, right? And in a really safe, protected way. But they get to have all those great lessons that you get when you go to summer camp. So you have tons of great things still going on. You're a very active organization. If people want to get involved either through donations or volunteering, or actually you have a family member attend the camp, or just in general learn more about what's available, what's the best way for them to do that?
We have a list of opportunities to support us on our website. It's zebra-crossings.org. We're always looking for volunteer support, whether it's program volunteers or medical volunteers, committee members, board members. We're always looking for people who want to share their skills and experience with us, and therefore really help our families. There's ways to contribute, whether it's corporate sponsorships, individual donations. We have a virtual road race coming up the weekend of Mother's Day, so May 9th and May 10th. It's a $10 or $15 registration fee, and the more people participate, the more that will offset the kind of the losses of the big live event, of course. So any donation is wonderful, and obviously our mantra is together we find strength in numbers, and that applies to the kids coming together in our community and feeling they're not the only one who are managing these chronic medical conditions, but it also really applies to the financial support that we're getting. If 100 people all donate $10, it really goes a long way in us providing supplies and materials and the staffing support for our programs, whether they're live or the virtual programs.
Fantastic. That's great. I look forward to sharing information about Zebra Crossings through the Cheers to Charity program that we're putting together here. Thank you so much for sharing your overview of your program and insights, and I hope people reach out to you because I know it's a fantastic group. So thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for your initiative and really supporting Zebra Crossings, but so many other nonprofits, and raising awareness for our mission. And of course, if families have a child with a chronic medical condition, please contact us, talk to our staff. We can connect them also with current families to kind of hear parent to parent what the experience is like. So thank you for all you do.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Take care.
Take care.